Hello and welcome to Always Awake or No Sleep. Reddit.
Thank God this isn't live. Alright, so...
Me, I'm always like, I'm gonna be a streamer and do all that shit. And then I literally me not knowing what to talk about and staring into space for 15 fucking minutes. Oh god.
Oh, Jesus.
Hi, and welcome to the lives of us dyslexic children.
Dyslexic children.
Who have sleep paralysis, who don't sleep.
Well, I don't have sleep. You have sleep.
I have sleep paralysis.
Watch me have sleep paralysis tonight. Thanks.
Yeah. We're dyslexic, so.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Yeah, and we like weird things that probably a good percentage of other people like.
Yeah, so we don't have code names yet, so we're just gonna go by she's orange.
I'm orange, and this is purple. Yeah.
This is chill. This is I can't wait till your dad or mom passes by their room.
You're gonna hear my mom, like, since this is in my room. My mom's downstairs and she's working from home. She's gonna be like, Becky, you need to get those payroll deadlines in.
Becky. Alright, so we do have topics. Luckily, we actually did topics. So,
So we're not just rambling on for 45 minutes an hour.
About nothing. Because that's the type of friendship. I will step back a bit.
Before we start, who else hates their fucking voice? Over the line. I'm like, I have a cool voice, and then I fucking hear it, and I'm like, it's so fucking terrible.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, yeah, same. I learned to like my voice though because I have a pretty deep voice for
You have a deep voice. I have the deepest fucking woman voice ever. I went into I did singing at one point, right?
Uh-huh.
I go in with everybody else and they're like, let's take a measure of your voice. And they're like, oh, you're an alto. And then he halfway through the year, he's like, oh, I didn't know you could get that low. And I'm like, it's not a good thing.
Oh my god. Okay, so we did our introductions.
Yeah, introductions.
So great.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how we met.
How we met, yeah. So,
I ghosted you for about a year.
Yeah, you did ghost me for about a fucking year. I thought me and Purple were gonna be, the coolest of fucking friends. And Purple was just like, you're a fucking weirdo. And was like, no.
No. So we went to the same school together for 1 year.
Well, should we talk about how we got there? Since Purple was there for a bit of time before I came.
Yeah, so pretty much we're both dyslexic. So that means that yes, we can't read, but we can write.
Not me.
No, it just means that the English language doesn't come as fluently as we like to think about it. See, it's just even whatever. Point is that we went there for pretty much all our middle school. Well, all my middle school.
Wait, she's missing out the good stuff. The good stuff was in 7th grade I dropped out I dropped out and was like, yeah, fuck no, and just missed the last half of the school year.
And then I got held back. We take 7th grade.
I was just like, no, and my dad was like, okay, but then you need to do stuff, and we decided that there was a school for dyslexia, and that it would be a good idea, even though it cost a fucking shit ton of money.
It's like you think it's pretty much as equivalent to someone's rent in New York City for a nice apartment.
Yeah, nice.
You can literally live in New York City for at least 2 years the amount of money that we actually paid to go to that school.
It was a ridiculous amount. But the school deserves every ounce of it.
Oh,
and, yeah, shout out Carol.
Yeah,
but
it was Harry. Essentially, it was you're actually going to a magic school, but instead of actually learning magic, you actually learn how to read and write.
Yeah.
And you had people who couldn't also read and write. It was just
I fucking got there, and I didn't talk to anybody for a good solid month or two.
No. So there's 2 different campuses. So I went to the first middle school campus with pink and green, and so we knew each other beforehand. And then I stayed one more time. Sorry if you hear people in the background, but I stayed one more year because it was the last year for 9th grade, and Pink. So me, Pink, and Green, whatever, stayed, and then all of a sudden, Orange came into the mix way later, but it was a different campus.
Yeah, it was like the last year for those people. And it was like the start of me because I came late to the dyslexic party.
I came way late, yeah.
I was like, the party was basically wrapping up, like it was over, people were starting to head home, and I'm like, hey, with my bags of chips.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, well, we're all tired, we're just like, ah, fuck it.
Yeah, but like, I didn't really talk to anybody for a while there. I was pretty nonverbal. Why do I keep clapping? It's probably so loud.
No, it's okay.
I was I wasn't speaking. I was pissed. I was there, because I was like not going to school, and it was sweet.
So then when 8th grade hit.
Yeah, that's and then I kind of like got thrown out of one friend group that I was trying in and got put in the other, and then I met these fuckers, and I met Purple, Orange, Pink, and Green.
No, you're Orange.
Oh yeah, I'm Orange.
I remember this now. So you just
technically I did meet myself, but like I met these fuckers.
Yeah.
And they're like, some of them were accepting, some of them were like, why are you following me around, you bitch?
Hey, yeah. So pretty much, I'm pretty cold when it comes to people. I guess I have trust issues, but yeah. So me and Orange. I gave Orange my number, and she was like, "You want to go to Anime Con?" And I didn't respond.
Okay, so to like add to that, so I didn't have any friends because I just like didn't go to school for a while, and my dad started feeling super sorry for me.
Aww.
So he was like, "Why don't you invite some of your Carol friends over?" And I'm like, "Great idea." So I like started messaging, I'm like. Fuck.
I'll have to bleep it out later.
Yeah. I started messaging.
So 7:15, I'll bleep it out.
Okay. Purple. And I was just like... I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
And I'm like, hey, you want to hang out? Fucking ghosted. Just
didn't
fucking
respond.
ghosted. And then I'm like, okay, maybe she just didn't get it, you know, because I fucking can't take a fucking clue. And I'm like, oh, so then I talked to her, at school, and I'm like, hey, you want to hang out? And she's like, great idea, let's hang out, yeah. So then I start texting her dates and times, and she's like, ghost me. Just completely fucking ghosted me. And then, like, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, she doesn't want to meet outside, but that's fine, whatever. I'm still, like, friends. So, like...
Such an asshole, Jesus.
You were such an asshole, but it's okay. And then, like, I'm like, since my dad's really desperate for me to get friends, he's like, fuck, I'll take you anywhere you want. Like, you want to go to Mars? Like, I'll pay for you to go to Mars. Just bring somebody. So I'm like, hey, Purple. My dad's gonna buy tickets to Anime Boston. You wanna come with me? Fucking no response. And, like, I keep going on about it, too, which is funny. Like, looking at the text back, I'm like, we could cosplay as these people, and I could bring Pink, and, like, we could all go, and it could be fun.
Meanwhile, me and Pink are, like, complete and utter introverts.
Yeah, like, they, like, completely... They don't like new places.
Oh my god, it took Pink at least 6 years for me and her to actually hang out on our own. Like, with not a group.
And I was just, I wasn't used to that. But, like, looking, like, back then I was kind of hurt, but, like, now I think this is the most fucking hilarious thing that's ever happened to me. Because now, like, I literally just have to text them and be like, hey, I'm coming over, and they'll be like, yeah, fine, whatever. Just don't eat all the food in the fridge.
No, it's okay, you can eat all the food in the fridge. Like, so, I don't know, so Orange came over to my house, right, like, 2 years later.
This was 2 years
2 years later. So
I've been ghosted so many fucking times.
No, so I graduated, so me and Purple and Green graduated, and we used to have another friend who I'll call Red.
Mm-hmm.
So Red was in our group chat, and we knew her, but she kind of like, whatever. But that's when we added Blue, because Blue didn't go to the same time that Orange did. This is going to be really confusing for colors. Point is that Blue and Orange never met, and they're literally the same person. So
Yeah, fuck. They literally just used me as a replacement.
no,
for...
that's a lie because Blue thought the same thing.
See, me and Blue are fucking buddies because we both realized that there was just this this gap that needs to be filled, and like when Blue left, it was filled by Orange.
No, okay, listen, like they're similar, but like I can't replace. Like it's like night and day as well with you two. Like one of you
we love each other.
she's like that cool. She's like that cool. She's that cool lesbian.
Yeah, she is the coolest.
Even though she's an
she's the fucking life
she's
of
the
the party.
icon.
She is the party. Like,
yeah, she literally brings fucking heat.
I mean, I bring the depression. She brings the party.
So it's a perfect match.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to cry at a party.
Yeah.
We got way off track. Oh god.
That's okay. Just like keep going with what we feel's right, I think.
Oh yeah. So anyway, so we met, right? And we're trying to just bring back our stopwatch because whatever, we're timing it. So this is 2 years later, going back to the park, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just invite them to my birthday because I was bored, and my mom's like, you don't have any friends. I was like, okay.
My dad was like that too.
So I texted out in the group chat and I was like, hey, you guys want to come over? And Orange was like, wait, what?
I'm like, is this a joke? You like me?
Wait a minute.
I thought they were gonna completely fucking ghost me, like the minute they graduated Carol.
No.
Because at this point we had a different group chat, but like it wasn't.
It was like a conspiracy group chat.
Yeah, it wasn't
and
like
blackmail. We have a blackmail.
We had like a blackmail. Yeah, so it wasn't like something that you would just text randomly and be like, "What's up?" So I thought these people were just gonna ghost me, and I was like completely fine with that because like.
It's awful.
I was just like, okay, you know what? I'll get new friends.
Turns out, no.
No, bitch.
Turns out when I left, I was like, oh, fuck, I should have hung out with Orange more.
She really liked me.
I did.
I don't know why, but...
No, dude, your first day I met you, you brought fucking cupcakes on your own birthday to give out to people. Like, that's the nicest thing.
Just know, my birthday is September 14th, and we started in August for school. And she ignored me till September 14th.
I didn't know you because we were.
I tried talking to you because like I wasn't. Well, I was really shy, so like my really hard attempt at talking to people probably came out like. Hi.
Yeah, because I remember you were. Yeah, because you were in Green's classroom, weren't you? No, you. Wait, yeah, you were. No, you were in the 8th grade class because it was only 6 8th graders and like 30.
I was in the 8th grade class, but for like homeroom and stuff, I was with.
Oh yeah.
That's one of our teachers.
Yeah, Batman.
Batman. His name's
yeah.
Batman. He's
But,
the Batwing.
People are gonna search him now.
Well, they know the school.
They know where the school is. They know we live in the Boston area.
Feel free to send him all of our fan mail.
No, he's gonna be so confused. Yeah, but like he's Batman. He's fucking chill. He was a cool history teacher, obsessed with coffee.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, but so I don't. Yeah, because I remember because I'm also shy, so like I usually just hung out with Pink and Green. I didn't know anyone.
I kind of, like, when I had no friends, just started following them around, and they kind of got used to me.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
pretty
how,
much how
like,
you became friends.
As an introvert, that's how, like, most introverts, I feel like, become friends, is they follow other people who, like, can speak around, because when I changed schools after I graduated, I kind of did the same thing, and that's how I got more friends. So, like, I feel like, as an introvert, introverts can relate to that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely. Like, there's nothing, yeah. So, yeah, you pretty much followed us around. But we eventually, I feel like in midway during the year, that's when we actually became friends. Because I was like, alright, fine. You're literally right next to me, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Be like, Orange, you
fucking did it, you bitch.
Hey, what the hell? Oh, it can still record. What time was that at? It was at like
6:25, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we'll just check.
Around that area, yeah.
So, I was like, we were trying to figure out something. We were doing a NATO thing for conspiracy. Do you remember that?
That was like the end of the year
Oh,
though.
was it? Yeah.
That was like almost the tippy end, because it's when Green's, like, I remember Green's grandmother died during that.
Oh, shit.
So like that had to been the end of the year.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
I started like knowing you.
Yeah, about
February.
like halfway. Like I followed them around for like a couple months, but yeah, I would say we probably got closer on Feb. Like
No, it was before that.
yeah,
because
it
we
was
had the
for
board.
Christmas break.
No,
that. Oh wait,
Yeah,
the art board. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember watching Princess Mononoke, and you were coming in, and you're like, someone's erasing the board, and like that's what we did. And someone erased the board.
So to put that in perspective, there's this giant board, and for the past like 6 weeks that we were there, every day during break we would put art on it. Like we would
just
draw and doodle. Yeah, there was a ton of crazy shit there that we just feel like doing, and some asshole erased it.
Yeah.
I don't know who,
Bitch.
but
I remember who.
oh,
Yeah.
shout out to that bitch.
Shout out to that fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was pissed, and yeah, but that's when we really started. That's when I started to know you, I guess. Was when we were doing the board, because that's when I knew you started you liked anime, because you saw Princess Mononoke, and you're like, oh, I haven't seen this,
Mhm.
and you're like, oh, chill.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized you liked Snow White with the red hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we commonalities.
Though Pink was always like
Oh, Pink was.
always new, and Pink would like talk to me about it. I'm like, I don't want you to talk to me about it.
Yeah, and that's when Green said their famous line of Octopussy.
Oh yeah, Octopussy. Me and Green got super close because of the anime Assassination Classroom. And if you know anything about it, there's a teacher. It's about a classroom of kids trying to kill their teacher, who's like an octopus.
Octopus.
And I got them to say Octopussy.
That was one of their most famous lines, I think, ever.
Yeah. I was just like Octopussy.
Off and on, like it's.
Oh, I just like seeing it.
Oh.
I like seeing I like seeing my own voice.
Oh, I like seeing the thing go up and down.
Pretty. Yo, let's look at a topic.
Yeah, let's look at a topic. So we did how we met, and we talked about anime.
So now we're into TikTok thoughts and motherfuckers that travel during the pandemic.
So honestly, I just put that there because I didn't think of anything. So all I thought of was Charlie D'Amelio traveled to what was it? Fucking Bermuda.
Someplace.
Yeah, this is a while ago.
Yeah.
Like during when I think, fuck it, was it during when it started? My nose is running. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But like, so that led me to think about people who travel during a pandemic, and I feel like there's a couple different types of people.
My entire actual being is.
There's like the people who like actually need to travel places because like their grandparents are dying or like they need to get home or something. Then there's the fuckers who like need to go on vacation.
Here, wait. You might have to hold this real quick because. Do you have any tissues? Okay.
Yeah. Then there's like these fuckers that need to travel during like during a pandemic. And then there's the fucker in my class who fucking traveled to fucking Mexico and then to India for literally just for the sake of like yeah. I'm not the biggest fan on people who like are traveling for vacation reasons places. But that's just my opinion on the matter. I'm sure that other places and like depending on where you live and depending like on like what policies you have for COVID will agree or disagree with me, and that's fine. But I just think it's a complete dick move to travel places for really no reason besides that you want to go on vacation, especially in a plane. Yeah.
Alright, chilling back. What were you talking
Great,
about?
I just rambled about assholes who decide that they want to travel to random places for vacation. Shout out that fucking kid in my class.
Shout out to those dickheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
we're in a very hot room, and we have masks on, and my biology is like, oh, that means nose running time. So.
Oh, I get that in class too. I like look down,
my
and
God.
like my nose will start to run and be like they physically fucking hide the tissues at school now.
Fucking hide the tissue.
And I'm like, can I fucking have a tissue, please? My
Jesus.
teacher's like, you need to go out in the hall. You need to take your mask off. Make sure that you're 6 feet away from everyone.
Oh yeah.
Blow your nose. Put like that in a baggie. Throw
Like,
that
burn
away.
it.
Yeah. Put your mask back on, and then go and you don't even wash your hands. Go and get hand sanitizer immediately.
Oh god.
I love COVID.
No.
COVID policy. Be like, what?
COVID. Oh god, COVID.
But we like COVID policies.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just find it very interesting how people are fucking. Well, okay, yeah, like
How cautious people are. Like I was saying that this is just like my opinion that like there's people who like travel or like necessity travel. Somebody's died and they need to get there. They want to go home. Like that,
Yeah.
I feel like is understandable. Like you have to do that. You're
Oh, yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
miss Aunt Jenkins' funeral. But like then there's the fucking people who travel by plane to like Disney World and like
yeah.
out of the country for the sake of going on vacation. I think that's just fucking selfish.
Be like, yeah, my father right now is currently not in the U.S.
Mhm.
because it's just stuff's happening where he grew up. So it's like,
But that's like a family emergency.
yeah, it's not.
Which
He's
is
not going there because he's like, oh fuck this shit. No, he's going there because this serious shit's going
and
down.
I'm like, yeah, I'm having a grandmother who's very close to passing away, and my dad's looking at flights, and that's one thing.
Mhm.
But going to fucking Disney World.
Yeah, Disney. Oh my god.
I have a kid in my class who's went to Mexico and then India because he wanted to see like he wants to fucking like travel and the people who then go to like big family gatherings.
No, like the biggest gathering I think I had was Christmas, and that was like 12 people. Which I mean, still is a lot.
It's risky. That's the like
Yeah.
it's
but we
the
but we quarantined. It wasn't like,
yeah. If you do it properly, I feel like it's fine. But
Mhm.
like, fuck you for traveling in the middle of a fucking pandemic to fucking Iowa.
What are you gonna see, the corn?
Fucking go to Aunt Selma's fucking
Selma?
family's gathering of 50. You don't need to see the rest of the Smith family. You do not need to see the rest of the Smith family that badly, baby.
You do not need to
You're costing people like me with no immune system their fucking life. So
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. On to our next topic.
You legit got so
With
angry.
Reddit.
You legit got so angry. Oh god, don't die, please.
Me choking on my own disgustingness.
So, oh yeah, Reddit weird things. So, you got called an incel one time on Reddit. Oh no, you went on the incel thing. and said
Yeah,
you were-
I accidentally pissed off every incel like that's ever lived.
Yeah, you went on Reddit and said I'm a female, and every incel
Yeah,
was like, wait a
I
minute.
it was like a 1 a.m. post, right? And I was just like curious, so like I like asked some questions. I'm like, I'm a female, and then I got like there were people who were like, get the fuck out of Reddit. There are people who were asking for my hand in marriage. There are people who wanted to fuck me, and then there's people that hired somebody to come make me disappear.
I love the responses. Hi, would you marry me? I want you to disappear off the face of the earth for being a
Fucking
female.
get a Tinder was the other one.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
Reddit.
and they called themselves the friendly fucking insoles. They were not fucking friendly.
I love Reddit. Reddit's one of those things that like you go on and like I follow the prequel memes and the entitled parent shit.
Mhm.
I find those so funny. Prequel memes in general are great, but like entitled parents stories are insane. Like there's one of them being like there's a fuck. Well, I'm trying to think. There was one that was like a mom, right? And it's always a mom. And there was a swing set and or a playground or whatever it was. And they were like, okay, I'm gonna like go over to my friend's house real quick and just I'll be back in like 20 minutes. So her kids are playing on the set, and all of a sudden the kids start running back to the house. And the mom's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? And they're like, there's a woman who wanted to do like a camping thing, and she kicked us out of a swing set. He's like, what? He's like, yeah. It's like, isn't that like a park swing set? She's like, yeah, I don't know. So, like, this fucking woman was setting up a fucking camping thing in the middle of a playground. Apparently. I could be mixing up stories, and I probably am, but they're like, what are you doing? She's like, I wanted to go camping. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? You're in the middle. Like, they called the police on her, and she's fucking crazy. I mean, Jesus. That story could have been, like, altered or faked, but
there's so many, like, weird things on Reddit that I love, like, that I'll, like, look at for hours, because, like, are they real? Are they fake? I don't know, but it's scary as shit, and I love it.
Oh my god. 2-sentence horror stories are on Reddit. Speaking of which, you never heard of them.
I haven't, which is weird.
my
I'm a
phone?
big creepypasta person.
No, 2-sentence horror stories are better than creepypastas, because they actually keep... Okay, I'll read some for you. Going straight into 2-sentence horror stories. I will get bored at school and I'll just look at that. I just want to see the thing.
I'm sorry, I like seeing my fucking voice.
I'm sorry. 2-sentence horror stories. So here's a good one. I mean, I won't do images because I like it when it's like the website. Okay. The first one is, oh my god, load please. Load. Please. Have you seen that meme? Please. No chowder. Pretty please. What? Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's disgusting. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone.
Oh yeah, I've seen, like...
These, yeah.
That comes from, like, a bigger story about, like...
Yeah, well, it's just like a big story condensed into 2 sentences.
Yeah, like, if you ever look up, like, when I'm at the doctor's office, I sometimes look up, like, scary stories online, and, like, it comes from a bigger fucking story.
Here's a good one. It was, I can't find it, but it was, Mommy, I'm running away. I don't like you anymore. I'm running away forever. And it's like, I finally got her handwriting down. Do you get that? Mommy, I'm finally running away. Don't come follow me. I finally figured out her handwriting. It was the kidnapper.
Oh.
It was the kidnapper writing, and finally I got her handwriting down. It was the kidnapper writing the kid's handwriting.
Oh.
To the mom.
Ooh.
Yeah. You have to think about that one.
That is fucking weird, yeah.
Oh my god, I need to blow my nose again. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear. It's all so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead.
I mean, same. But, okay, on to, like, creepypastas. Do you have a favorite? Because I have a favorite, and I don't think it's actually been narrated, so, like...
Really?
Yeah, no, this is, like, yeah, but, yeah, we need someone with a cool deep voice, like all the creepypasta people out there.
Well, you just do your, like, I feel like, because Minx did a few creepypastas. Do you know who Minx is?
No.
No? Minx is a streamer that does Minecraft screams right now.
I think I know, yeah.
Yeah, she did a few creepy stories, and it was actually pretty good.
It's one called Candle Cove, and I suggest you...
Oh, no, yeah, someone did Candle Cove.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone did, that was, Sapphire did Candle Cove.
Maybe, might be right. But I fucking love, like, shout out to if
Candle.
anyone's done Candle Cove. But, like, you should go look it up. It's such a good creepypasta.
My favorite creepypasta was one of the first ones I ever saw. It was this. I still do this to this day because I'm afraid of it. It was a kid, and he was on his computer, and he was talking to his girlfriend, right? And sometimes he leaves it on, and she'll be like, the call will still be going, but they both fell asleep, right? So he does it, but this time he tries to call her, it doesn't work, and it's just the number is just 0000, whatever. And he's just like, he didn't mean to fall asleep, but he did. So when he woke up, he saw that it was still going, and he was like, oh, okay. And his camera was on, which doesn't happen. And the person talked back, even though it was like a dead number. And he's like, oh, I love it when you sleep at night.
That's fucking weird.
So he ends the call and, like, throws away the laptop, and now just always, like, covers his camera with tape. Because, like, obviously you're gonna want to do that.
That's creepy. what's some others? There's one that I narrated one for like a party for a couple of my friends because they wanted to hear it. Yeah, I think someone else did it, like someone who actually did it, and it was about like a guy who gets sucked into this video game.
Oh,
that was
it Jumanji?
No, it's not. No, it was like a.
You're like actually getting horror flashbacks.
Yeah, like it was scary. It was good shit though. And then there's another about mermaids in the Mariana Trench that I fucking love.
Oh shit. The one that keeps me up at night recently is ever since I told you. Oh, speaking of dreams, ever since I told you about that dream where I met a man in a white suit and I don't remember his face, and he asked me about religion and if I believed in it, and ever since I told you about that one, you told me a creepypasta about like there's a guy who's dreaming and he was at a bar and he met this kid.
Oh, I listened to that at school.
Yeah. And the kid goes, "Oh, do you believe in Jesus Christ?" And this is the guy the guy says to the kid, "No." And the kid goes, "Oh, well, I mean, you're gonna be tortured forever."
We should probably start sourcing some of these because, like, we're gonna get like yelled at for copyright or something.
Well, I mean, we're not telling it the whole story. It's just like bits.
Go listen to those other like creepy, like you can
Candle
look up,
Cove. If you ever
like,
want to get into it, fucking listen to Candle Cove.
There's narrators who do that, and there's writers usually who write them on Reddit. So.
Yeah. Reddit's oh my god, there's another great, but like going back to that one just to finish it off, it was like the kid was like, "Oh, you're gonna be tortured forever by living forever, so he will never go to heaven, but he'll never go to hell, so he'll just reincarnate for the rest of his life because he made fun of Jesus Christ apparently."
Yeah, that's the one that's a really recent one.
That one fucking terrified me because
that was It was, it's a guy, there's a girl working at a bar. This kid comes in.
I just said the story.
Yeah, and I'm fucking dyslexic, so.
But there's, another one of my favorites. Have you heard about this? It was like, it was this guy, right? And he was making fun of his friends for believing in, like, what was it? Like parallel universes. So, he was making fun of him, and he kept jumping so then all of a sudden he falls asleep and he woke up in like another great universe of where it like he fell in love with the person who got away, he had kids, it was great, like he had a fun day, but he fell asleep again and he woke up in a different universe, and it just kept going and going and going until he just met different ways of like how he dies, and he's trying to get back to his own universe. It was so good.
Speaking about parallel universes, in the book, The Bizarre Bad Dreams by Stephen King, which is a book that I love and I'm reading, there's a story that actually, like, has made me think a lot. Let me see if I can... It's called, like, Yeah, it's called and I suggest reading it so much. It's actually written as, like, an advertisement for Kindles and stuff, but, like...
What?
Yeah, by Stephen King. But it's basically about a guy who gets this Kindle, right? And
Okay.
They sent him this Kindle. And, it's, like, not like the other Kindles. Like, it's, like, a mysterious Kindle. And the Kindle fucking sees into different, like... It reads things, from different... from different realms and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, parallel universes and all that shit. So, like, it had, like, millions of them, and they would pick a number, and that would be, like, a random parallel universe, and, like...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a really cool... I suggest reading it. It like, it's more of, like, a psychological...
Horror?
I guess not.
Psychological?
It's scary, but it's scary because you have to think about it.
Yeah, there's one that I saw a long time ago about Adam and Eve, but it was like a guy woke up in like a science fucking research facility, and he like didn't know what it was, and so he woke up, and then he met Eve, and like Eve woke up, and they were trying to pretty much build humans, so like he would eat food, but like he couldn't like pass it through, so there's a scene of like he woke up with like scarring on his bowel system. It was really cool, but at the end of it, they like thought that they were trying to kill him, so they like climb over a fence, and they're like, "Oh, you." Turns out like people come down, and they're like, "Why would you do that?" He's like, "Because they were escaping Eden essentially," and And they're like, we thought you were going to kill us. And they're like, no, we were trying to make you perfect humans. And so it turns out they were aliens, and they left. And then Adam and Eve obviously procreated. Apparently that made the entire world.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Have you heard, like, any, like, for, like, now going on to, like, more true scary things?
Mm-hmm.
Anything that stuck with you that's more of, like, a true scary, not a creepypasta, not a work of fiction?
There was, security guards, like, those stories, or just, like, people driving at night. Like, the clown stories fucking got me when in 2016. Like, that shit, oh god.
Can we talk about, though, there was, with the clowns, there was, like, a mayor guy who dressed up like a clown for something, and then, like, the police swatted after him.
fucking dumbass.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's fucking insane, though. Like, I remember watching a lot of videos about clowns, which is so weird to think that was even a time in our lives.
I'm looking at the fucking chair. So, okay. So, instead of having a cool gaming chair like most gamers, I have a fucking chair that's like one of its legs is fully broken, and it's just like all the other legs on the chair straight, and then this leg's just fucking tilted.
Oh, yeah. This leg's just fucking tilted. But, like, all I can think of, yeah, like, it was, like, security, like, anything that, like, has to do with, like, people breaking into your house. No, it was, deep web shit. Like, I hate, like, people hacking into your computer and figuring out who you are and where you live.
That's so stupid.
That shit scares me.
As someone who considers themselves a computer person, and who goes on the deep web, the dark web, it's Tor, but, like, all that stuff, like, as someone who, like, frequently goes on it and, like, does that, those stories are fucking not, like, they're not even, like, that's complete fiction. Like, the things on the dark web are not, like, most of the, like, 95% of the things on the dark web are memes. Like, I almost, like, suggest you go on it. Like, I suggest people to install Tor and, like, go on it once, because it's not illegal. It's not illegal unless you buy things on it.
Yeah, because it's like what is it called, the Silk Road, or like
that's
Silk Road?
Like that's the Silk Road has a full history that, like, would take hours to speak about, but it's actually, the Silk Road's shut down.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's been shut down. There's, like, different versions of it.
Oh, but it's like the Silk Road was the original.
The original Silk Road's shut down. But, like, yeah, now there's 500 versions of it out there, but things on most of what you're gonna find on the dark web, or on this, like, what's considered today the dark web,
yeah,
are memes. Like, that's literally just funny shit. And if you're looking for something bad, I'm sure you can find it if you know what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
But most of what's on there is just, like, funny shit. Like, you're gonna get churches on there. Churches, Satanism, like, chair porn. Fucking love chair porn.
What the hell? I don't even know. Chair porn.
So it's just, like, chair and positions.
Oh, okay. So we have, like, 5 minutes left.
So let's, before, like, we're gonna wrap this up, I think we should talk about, like, some of our interests, so people,
oh yeah, stick
who,
around.
like, sample, since this is probably, like, a sample thing, things that we'll probably talk about, like, in future, or, like...
Yeah, because this is a recurrence that we're even in, like, the same house together, so...
Yeah, so, like, but things that, like, what are some things you like, since I'll talk about what I like.
I mean, I like shows. I like watching shows. I talk about shows a lot. I'm literally just, yeah, cool. I'm the most basic interests, pretty much.
So, my interests are, like, computers, gaming. I like anything scary. Like, scary things are up my alley. I don't really scare.
We don't like makeup in this household. Except you. You like makeup.
I like makeup a little bit.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a big
I'm very pretty nails right now.
That's a good point.
But, like, yeah, gaming, lots of video games and gaming. Fuck!
We're playing. Oh shit! Oh, we're playing Hades currently. I almost beat it, and then I died, and I got pissed. Yeah, we say our names a lot, don't we?
We said our names 3 times.
Yeah, we say our names a lot.
We're gonna have to do some editing, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit.
Love anime.
Mm-hmm.
Anything like a stereotypical geek would like. I like coding.
Yeah.
I
Coding's
like
chill.
coding's chill. Yeah.
I like when people.
Cosplay Catboys, you know?
What?
Just
Are
kidding.
you talking about Corpse?
No.
Corpse will. You know, Corpse likes to dress up as like a maid sometimes. That's a weird.
Fuck, don't put that image in my brain. There's some things I don't fucking need in my brain, and that's one of them.
Corpse? You know who Corpse is?
I don't need animations and cat costumes in my fucking brain. Thank you, but no thank you.
The Corpse husband. Great boy. Yeah, so, we have two minutes left on this counter. Anything else?
No, we can end it a little bit early, but like, yeah, thanks for listening.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, that was the biggest yeah ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I hope we can do this again. Remember to subscribe to PewDiePie. And
Yeah, PewDiePie definitely needs the subs right now.
Yeah, subscribe to PewDiePie.
What? PewDiePie? Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
Garrett Watts.
Yeah, shout out Garrett.
Shout out Garrett.
Shout out our boy.
Shout out to our boy.
Yeah, and I hope you like it, and I hope we can do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Bye, everyone!
Alright, bye.